Okay, that's a fine starting hand, I guess. We could lose against some really quick creatures, but we got some interaction with the ports. We get some mana stones for turn 3 Windborn Muse, so I would like to keep this. Plus, making a mulligan is no guarantee to get a better hand. Okay, turn 1 Eurus probably. Yes, that's fine. It's cool that we have 2 mana stones, so I guess he is on the decree. But let's see. We can't call what deck he's playing. Could be a Spud deck or something like the Rock. So here I want to get down the Marble Diamond because I can't use the white mana anyway. And there will be a turn where I cast Mind Stone and I need the 1 colorless mana. Okay, double black. Exalted Angel is great. So now we got exactly we expose the angel to a smother, but that's fine for now. Smother is not that common. And if this will flip, we have a really huge impact on the game. And we have some sweet follow-ups. Okay. He could have an Innocent Blood, but this would be fine too. Okay, black-white control. This is tough to beat. But we got some tools like Armageddon for that. A land would be great. Because we could flip the angel then. Okay, Armageddon is sweet. I want to flip this before. Might be a bit too greedy. But on the other hand, if we just play Armageddon, 2 damage a turn won't be enough, and he could just have a follow-up Plains plus Swords to Plowshares. Okay, Hypnotic Spectre is fine. So it might be Deadguy Ale and not black-white control. I will attack here with the angel. And if he does not have a sword for this, I think I go for the Armageddon. Okay, there's a sword. Not the end of the world. So we have a follow-up angel. We will lose our Armageddon. Here, there's a small argument for cracking the Mind Stone. But I think it's better to port an upkeep. I want to port the double land here. Yeah, playing Armageddon would be great, but he has exactly the sword there, so it would have been too dangerous. And if he does not have an answer for that, but I think he has a Vindicate at this point. Hypnotic Spectre is not a huge problem now, because we just are in the top deck mode. Furnace is fine. We can handle the damage for a bit. And I will do a port on both his white sources. I'm not sure if he is on a card like Skeletal Scrying. So this would be an argument not to cycle the Furnace too fast. And we have some pretty serious top decks here. Okay, land is great every time. So at some points we start to cycle Mindstone and Phyrexian Furnace, but I'm not scared right now. And I forget to port, but he's going to the combat now. Just click too fast there, but we don't get punished for that. Plus we are blanking his discard now. This hippie needs 12 turns to get there. Eternal Dragon would be great. Exalted Angel is great. So I need to skip my turn to get this down, but that's not a problem. If he has a sword for that, I would be fine. It's a bit sad that the third angel would be gone there, but it would give us 4 mana. Arena is great. We need an answer for that. Another sword, so coming together very well for him. So we need to dig for an answer for the arena here. Hope to not get stuck with 2 lands. Okay, that's dangerous, not going to lie. Triple port, but then we lose our furnace. So I want to get the furnace down. Yeah, we really need an answer for the arena fast. So him drawing 1 with it is okay, but yeah, having this sword there was great. Otherwise, we could get ahead of the game pretty quick. 5 cards in hand is scary. We just can hope he has a lot of discard there. I think, okay, he's going for that. So we got a clear 2 for 1, but he will... I'm just cracking that here. He will get that card with Hypnotic Spectre, but I hope to find Eternal Dragon. Okay, Marble Diamond. I'm fine with losing that. Would be horrible to draw that. So it was perfectly fine. Okay, another Plains. Not great by any means. Let me see what we got here. A sword. That's bad. Of course, we are giving him life and he can draw more and more. I mean, we can get rid of the Hypnotic Spectre and get some in a situation where we can stack on cards in hand. Okay, Polluted Delta. Okay, I think he's stranded with a lot of discard. Plains is very bad. But us having triple port might do some work here. But we just lose against the Phyrexian Arena soon. We can cut him off on white mana, which might work for a moment. Yeah, we draw a lot of crap here. But we still got some life draws. But this is tough to beat. I think he is drawing his third card with that. Nantuko Shade. It's a quick clock. And the Angel. Okay, Parallax Wave. It's not a solution forever, but it could buy us some time. So I'm willing to take one hit, because I wish to find... I mean, if I find Sea of Cleansing, I think I still have to go for the Phyrexian Arena. Yeah, tough to beat. I mean, he had exactly the right answer for everything we did. But sometimes it's like this. Okay, do I want to exile this now? I'm waiting one more turn. Okay, this is enough for me to get rid of the Nantuku Shade at least. And let's get rid of the Angel. Downside is that it will be flipped if it returns. But yeah, maybe this was wrong. Another wave is okay. I need to get that rid now, because he will have a lot of discard in his hand stranded. Otherwise we would have seen more cards to come. I mean, could be a very odd situation where we win because he takes so much damage from the arena, but I don't think it's coming because he can just play Gerard's Verdict on himself, discarding 2 lands. Okay, Vindicate on that. It's okay, we still got 2 turns left if he does not have Disenchant, plus some good draws. Okay, that's a pretty bad draw. I really need something here. We are drawing just too much lands. Okay, this is exactly the play I meant. So he's going to 16. We can scoop soon here if we do not draw anything. I mean, I'm not giving up. We just have so much good draws. Like even a Decree making some angels would be great. Plus, this will be over pretty quickly if the creatures return here. So let's see how the game develops. But the arena going unchecked it was our dead here. So these return. Okay. Get this down, but I won't destroy land. I want to load up on a huge Decree. So, chips a turn here. So him having Arena is probably a call that he's not running any Skeletal Scrying, so we can border out the Phyrexian Furnace. Yeah, that was just too much on his side. He had the perfect answer every turn, even without the Arena, and then he cleared the field and... Okay, this is 3-2, 3-2. So this is a 2-turn clock, I guess. Yeah, that's just a joke here. It was like 8 lands in 10 cards. Never draw this bad, I guess. Yeah, what a bad game. This was not fun in the end. Okay, Masticore is fine. So is Wrath of God. We do need the Disenchant. Not sure about the Sphere of Resistance. We can get rid of the Phyrexian Furnace. But besides that, I think everything is pretty good. Parallax Wave was not great there. Okay, maybe Masticore is not the right thing to do. I want to cut 1 Marble Diamond because it was just too much. Or maybe the Dust Bowl. Yeah, cutting Dust Bowl here because he does not have any manlands. And then bring in... I mean, Sphere of Resistance could be decent in the first few turns. But we need to handle a turn 1 Arena or Hypnotic Spectre. This will be tough. And if he has exactly the start and we have just a Sphere of Resistance, we lose. I mean, it would be pretty interesting to do the math behind us drawing so many lands. Not one life spell. But as I told you, we lost the game the moment he drew the... or he played the Phyrexian Arena. So I bring in 1 Enlightened Tutor, because Unhandled Arena will lose us the game. And he could handle 3 Angels in the first turn, so yeah. I think there are not many decks which could beat this draw. And not a single dragon in half of our deck. Okay, that's not keepable. That's not great. But we keep this. Ship 1 Wrath of God. Hope he leads with turn 1 Spectre. If he has turn 1 Arena, I think we can scoop immediately. Yeah, what kind of draws are these? Let's try for some turns here, but it's not beatable if we do not have the answer for that. He will at least draw 19 cards with that. if he does not get live. We need exactly Disenchant or Seal of Cleansing now. That's nothing of these. Man, this feels so bad. I'm not going to lie, it's just frustrating. Because it's exactly the best play against our deck. Turn 1 Arena. Okay, I will do Armageddon next turn if he does not have a Duress there. But he will just recover faster than us. Okay, here's the seal. But it's too late. The damage is done. He probably has another Phyrexian Arena on his hand. At that point, otherwise we would have seen more plays on his side. And I'm not even allowed to play Armageddon here. If we draw 5th land, we could recover with Eternal Dragon, but we will see 2nd Arena now. And then we need exactly another Seal of Cleansing or Disenchant. Okay. So I'm setting a stop in my upkeep to buy back Eternal Dragon. It's slowish, but it grants some card advantage. Gerard's Verdict here. Man, what a draw. It's crazy. So we need to buy back the dragon here if we just drew land. But he has a serious clock with a shade there, so... If he has another verdict, we are so done here. Okay, Negator. So this means we have to go with Enlightened Tutor for Parallax Wave. I mean, there's a small argument trying to block with Mishra's Factory, but I can do this later. Plus, if he has a Vindicate for the wave, we will exile this at least, so he can't attack next turn with that. Okay, I think for now I just want to exile the Negator. I'm fine with taking the damage from the shade. But playing Enlightening Tutor against this value-based matchups is so bad, but you need it to find an answer for Phyrexian Arena. Okay, I don't want to exile the Shadow. Windborn Muse is decent if he does not have a removal for that. We need to try it. I mean, on the one hand, it's nice that we are hellbent again to not be open about discard, but with this draw so far, he should have Vindicate or Swords to Plowshares. But he's going to begin combat. Attacking just with a shadow. For potentially 4. So the question is, do I want to buy back the Eternal Dragon? I think I don't have room for that, to be honest. Okay, if we buy back, we can't do much here. Yeah, no buybacks this turn. Let's crack this. Funny draws. So if he do this attack again, I will activate Factory and block. If he does not have another land drop, otherwise it's too huge. Man, these draws. Not possible. Really not possible. Okay. It's going to attack here. I crack this Mindstone so to get some more information here. Wrath of God. So I will activate the Factory. Block the Negator, forcing him to sacrifice 3 permanents. But he could have a follow-up, Swamp plus Duress. But him having to sacrifice 3 permanents is great if we untap again with the Wrath of God. And then we might take a route. But cool to see Deadguy still around. Really like this deck. Okay, Ancient Tomb is pretty bad. But I want to get this down so he can't get live with Gerard's Verdict. Next turn we need to... Okay, we can't buy back the dragon now. Yeah, good game.